Let's take a look at Operation Mockingbird with these libtards in action. All of a sudden, he went from being a dictator to being weird. Trump's weird. Conservatives are weird. Christianity is weird. Wanting to seal up your border is weird. There's only two genders. That's weird. Men using men's bathrooms. Men challenging men in men's sports. That's weird. All of a sudden, you have to have men pretend to be women, fighting women, boxing women, even though you're a man boxing a woman. That's what they want. They're weird. Everything we want, they claim is weird. They're trying to come up with a meme. They're trying to come up with a meme that sticks to us. They're throwing everything at us, conservatives, patriots, even I'll call you Trump supporters, however you want to phrase it. People that love this country. They've thrown over the 9 years or so every name. Dictator, fascist, racist, misogynist. Massage? Yeah, you massage. Misogynist? Are you misogynist? You can massage my back? This is ridiculous. Meanwhile, they're the party. They're the people, or demons, demon rats, of men pretend to be women going in women's bathrooms. Grown men. You want to know why I call it drag? Because they're a drag. They drag you down with, I don't know what's that in the head. It looks like dill pickles or doughs on their heads. Children's story hours. They endorse all this. They endorse depravity. But they want to say we're weird. Meanwhile, it's them that has Kool-Aid in here. It's them that looks like freaks all the time. They're weird. So if they're weird and they think their weirdness is cool, even though they think it's normal, then weirdness is cool on our side. This is retarded. Take a look. The party of weird is calling us the party of weird. Weird because we're traditional. Weird because we want our borders sealed. Weird because we want babies killed. Weird because we don't want Bidenflation. Weird because we don't want communism. Look at this.
He and his running mate are saying, let's just play weird. Some of what he and his running mate are saying, let's just play weird.
I think she was told not to laugh because her laugh is weird. Her laugh's talking through your nose, being nasally, that's weird. Having a face that looks like a horse, but you laugh like a hyena, that's weird. Being a border czar, but never going to the border and sealing up the border and helping take care of problems of the border, that's weird. Saying you're Indian 1 minute or for a couple years and then all of a sudden you're black, that's weird. Not knowing which bathroom to use, that's weird.
These guys are just weird. That's who they are. As weird and creepy as J.D. Vance. A super weird idea from J.D. Vance.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's quite weird. Just plain weird.
Just plain weird.
Just plain.
Well, anything that's normal, that's traditional, that has values, that's even biblical or patriotic, that is weird to them because they're commies. So anything that's normal, like two genders, that's weird to them. Sealing up your border, not having an invasion, that's weird to them. Men using men's bathroom, that's weird to them. So, of course, our ideas would appear weird all of a sudden, even though Trump was a dictator. Even though you can't call a dictator, if you try to go to North Korea, if you were in North Korea and said Kim Jong-un, try to put him on blast, said you're a POS, you're a dictator, you're this, that, guess what? Kim Jong-un would make sure you're not around any longer. If you did that in China, if you try to call China's president Xi Jinping a dictator, a commie, a POS, like they did with Trump and Christians and conservatives and patriots for the past 9 or so years, Xi Jinping in China would say, pick you up right here, put you before a squad, and you're done. If Trump was a dictator, if we were fascists, none of this would be happening. None of this. You wouldn't be allowed it wouldn't be allowed. But here we are in clown world. Idiots out there, these demon rats, believe that patriots are fascists, Trump's a fascist, and
Plain weird.
That stuff is weird. They come across weird, and then they start being weird. Yeah, they're weird.
Being a really weird.
He's such a weirdo.
Donald Trump and his weirdo running mate are weird. Deeply and profoundly weird.
They are weird. These Republicans just being weird. It's just weird. It's really weird.
Republican weirdness goes even deeper.
He said a lot of things that are weird. A weird style that he brings. Weird policies.
Time out. He looks like Howdy Doody. He looks like Howdy Doody.
Some of what he and his running mate are saying, let's just play weird.
That's weird.
These guys are just weird. That's who they are. As weird and creepy as J.D. Vance. A super weird idea from J.D. Vance.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's quite weird. Just plain weird.
Just plain weird.
Just plain weird.
That stuff is weird. They come across weird, and then they start being weird. Yeah, they're weird.
Being a really weird.
He's such a
That's all you can say is weird. Well, how are we weird? Is your audience that stupid that that's all you can say is, well, they're weird? What grade are you in? You weird. You stupid. You're dumb. What grade are you in? Look at these young jerks. Chunk yogurt. I mean, weird. This guy endorsed. Didn't he endorse doing things with animals? I'll put allegedly in there because I don't have the video before me, but I can swear that's what happened. That's weird. Sound weird? Your party, the people in your party dress up like dogs and pretend to be dogs, dressed up as dogs on a leash. That's not weird? You don't know which gender you are. There's 2 genders, idiots. You don't know what you said there's 50-something genders. That's weird. You don't know which bathroom to use. That's really weird. You have a fetish with my body, my choice when there's an actual human being in your womb, you want to delete it. But yet, which is weird, very weird and satanic, but yet, during 2020, the scamdemic, when it came to my body, my choice with lethal experimental this over something that didn't exist in the air, you said, oh no, we have to take it, we have to mandate it. All of a sudden, it wasn't my body, my choice when it came to putting something in my body. That's weird. But I digress.
It's just plain weird.
These guys are just weird. That's who they are. As weird and creepy.
What's weird is you pretend to be a man endorsing all this soy boy, soy girl, satanic, communist agenda. That's what's weird. What about, you said little boys and little girls can decide to lop off their body parts because they might not feel like the gender that they were born with, because God says that he created both men and both male and female. But you all think that, well, okay, little Johnny, he's 5 years old, might feel like he might think he's a girl, so therefore let little Johnny at 5 years old lop off his wee-wee. You think that's normal? No, that's weird.
Super weird idea from JD Vance.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's quite weird. Just plain weird.
Just plain weird.
Just plain weird.
That stuff is weird. They come across weird, and then they start being weird. Yeah, they're weird.
Being a really weird.
He's such a weirdo.
Donald Trump and his weirdo running mate are weird. Deeply and profoundly weird.
They are weird. These Republicans just being weird. It's just weird. It's really weird.
Republican weirdness goes even deeper.
He said a lot of things that are weird. A weird style that he brings. Weird policies. Let's start with the weird.
Your name, he looks like Howdy Doody. He looks like Howdy Doody. In my eyes, he looks like Howdy Doody. His name is Pete. Like Peter, and his last name is what? Judge? Plug? That's not weird? I think that's really weird.
Policies. Let's start with the weird thing, because it is a thing.
Just plain weird.
What was weird was talking about Diet Mountain Dew. Who drinks Diet Mountain Dew?
You ever seen the guy laugh?
Who drinks Diet Mountain Dew? Pepsi, is that your product? They're making fun of your product. Is that Pepsi? Who drinks Diet Mountain Dew? It's on the market. It's been popular for decades. I guess a lot of people drink Diet Mountain Dew, but I digress. That's weird. They talk about Trump not smiling. They said, you're in the limelight for 6 years. Public. No, he's been there in it for, how old's Trump? 77, 78? He's been a public eye for most of his life. He's smiled, but he's always been focused. That's his face. Speaking of not smiling, look at this commie. When was the last time he smiled? When was the last time Jake Tapworm smiled? They don't smile. Joy Bear doesn't smile. What's the other communist? Joy something. They don't smile. None of them smile on fake news. They're always pissed off. These libtards are always pissed off. They don't smile, whether in public eye and private eye. They never smile. But they want to talk about what Trump, when was the last time he smiled? But yet you have Kamial, who was laughing like a hyena for years on end, looking like the idiot that she is. Now all of a sudden she's not smiling or not laughing. I'm sorry. They said, when was the last time you laughed? When was the last time he laughed or whatever, smiled? Well, all of a sudden, Kamial is not laughing like the hyena that she is. All she can do is crack a smile by orders. These people are hypocrites. They're not people, actually. They're not Democrats. They're demon craps. They're evil.